3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, welcome to IDK channel. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to talk about because I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all because I'm feeling nice or whatnot. I can't wait to get my hair done and post my pictures of Valentine's Day, like how you doing? My best friend's birthday coming up. Bitch, we outside. I don't know what you doing, but we outside. We really outside though. We going to the. We about to pull up to London, like. So boom, right, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all about this time we went out or whatever. Yeah. Alright, I got a couple stories. So it's a story when she went out with somebody and went out with somebody. So me and Bree got dressed up one day, whatever. So we wanted to go out. So we didn't have nowhere to go. And it was like a Monday, Tuesday. It was one of them in the middle of the weekday or whatever. And this boy that I have been texting lately or whatever, I have met him or whatever through Instagram or whatnot. So we've been chilling, talking and whatnot. But mind you, before I even get to me and Bree's story, let me jump to the whole beginning when he first took me out. Mind you, I don't even be meeting new people, none of that shit. Like, I'd rather stay in my group. I don't got time for that. I don't trust nobody. I don't got time to get kidnapped. None of that. So I'm not with none of this shit, to be honest. So this day, I don't know why I feel like going out. Like, today, I want to go out. So he comes to my house or whatever. He comes pick me up. And this, that, and third. So I get in a car, whatever. It's nice. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. You know, it's nice. He got a nice view, whatever. He cool. He looking nice, or whatever, and whatnot, or whatever. So I'm like, hold on, or whatever. He gave good first impressions, right? Good first impressions. Not even good cap. So we get to the spot. The spot nice, mad vibey, hookah, all that, mad nice, or whatever. We eating, we drinking, food good. That drink had me busting a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit had me busted. So, what happened? Boom. After that, we leave, right? But before we left from our house too, we sparked a spliff or whatever. So we bunning. Then we go when we leave the spot or whatever, we bunning again. So he like, could we bun in the back seat or whatever? Could we smoke in the back seat or whatever? Mind you, I already knew his intentions now. So now I'm just like don't even play with me, boy. So I'm just like, all right, but like I already know what he think he's about to do, and you're not doing that. Like, sorry, you about to be mad dread. We about to just smoke in the back seat, and you about to be dread. Like if you try anything. So boom, we go in the back seat, whatever. We burning, we smoking. He trying to like be up on me, like put his arm around me, shit like that, trying to lay on my like just doing the most, like, but we in the whole car. So boom, this nigga backs his whole shit out, like backs it out. I'm like, I don't know what you doing that for. Like, I swear to God, I said that. I'm like, I don't know what you doing that for, like. He like, you serious, whatever. Mind you, before that, before I even got to him, he was already drinking. Cause when I pulled up on him or whatever, when I got in a V and stuff, before we drove off, after like we finished smoking and shit, we drove off, he pulled the bottle out or whatever, and he was drinking like his own little shit or whatever before we even got to the spot. So I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, This whole video gonna be about this nigga. Word to my mother, because I got mad stories with this nigga. Like, and I don't know why I continue, like, to talk to him. Like, why would I continue to talk to him? So, boom. We go. I mean, whatever. So, he back out his whole shit, whatever the case may be. So, I'm just like, wow, I don't know what you're doing that for, whatever. Because that's not, like, that ain't this type of party. Like, sorry. So boom, my butt looking a little big. I can look it back there, but it ain't that big. But it's still like, yeah, I can like see it through the side or whatever. So boom, whatever. Let's just stay on topic. So he like, wow, whatever, whatever. Because I'm just like I know this is what I was telling him though too. I'm like, I know your intentions. Like I thought you thought that it was this type of party. Like I understand, but it's not. But like, there's no reason for you to feel embarrassed or whatnot. I'm just not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not doing that with you. Like, I don't even know you for one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just met you. We not doing that. Like, that's out. Like, we not doing that, brother. He just like, I guess when I said that, he just really like, it clicked in his head finally, like, oh, she that ass or whatever, right? So now he pulls up his pants or whatever. He like, oh, I apologize though, cause you know, like I've been drinking. Like I just like, okay, like just take me home. Let's go. The night is ruined. You ruined the whole ass night. Like literally ruined the whole night. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I would have linked you again. But after that, I didn't even want to, like, I just stopped texting him for a little bit. Like, I was just being weird. Because, like, why would you be weird to me? Like, yeah. So, boom, he texts me home, whatever, blase. He texts me again. At first, I wasn't even responding to him, no cap. I was not responding to him at all. He was texting me, like, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean that, or whatever the case may be. Blase. So, I'm just, like, ignoring him for a few. Then one day or whatever, right? I'm going out, but mind you, I still have him on social media, even though I was texting him back. So when he responded to my shit on social media, I would just like respond back or whatever the case may be. Then we started texting again from then when I responded when he texted me on Instagram. So this day, mind you, I'm looking mad cute. Like I look cute. Fuck out of here. I look mad cute. So boom. My aunt and wanted to go out to eat or whatever the case may be. So we get to the spot. Mind you, my cousin trying to send for me like, bitch, I can't get a drink. Like, I got me a motherfucking drink, like, bitch. Like, and I didn't even have my little ID on me. So it was a little hot, but I still got my drink. Like, don't play with me, bitch. Trying to gird me. Like, bitch, don't play with me. So boom. I had to prove my point and get a drink. Mind you, by the time I got my drink, the nigga was here. He was already here. So now I gotta go downstairs or whatever. I left my family and them when we was out to eat to go out with him because I did not want to be there no more. I wanted to eat real quick and dip. Like I didn't really want to be there anyway. So we eating and shit or whatever. I ate my food, I finished it. That's when I had got the drink. But by the time the drink finally came, he was already here. So I'm like, damn, like I just drink that shit mad fast. That shit going straight down to the, you already know, that shit went straight to the, it just skipped the whole stomach, it skipped all of that shit and went. So I'm just like, damn, I'm a little smacked right now. And I'm about to go like, nigga, like I'm smacked. So, boom, we get in a car, whatever the case may be. It's cool vibe. So, I don't know if I'm missing another story when I went out with him. Oh, I did miss a story, but that story come next after this. So, we went to the club or whatever, because my best friend was working at this club or whatever as a bottle girl. And we there. Mind you, I always went with her every time she went. Not every time she went, but I was there a lot. Or whatever it can be. So this night or whatever, I told him to like pull up or whatever because he said that he wanted to link up anyway. So he pulls up. Mind you, we with this other girl. She wailing on one of these niggas at the party. Mind you, she like, let me not even talk because I always thought it was drama. Alright, so she was wailing in the spot, boy. Bree, alright, I'm gonna just name her. Bree was wailing in the spot. One of the girls from Cookies. She was wailing in this, and I'm like, oh man. So boom, he finally pulls up or whatever. Mad people said they were gonna pull up on me that day too. So he was the one that really came, because at the door, you gotta get ID and shit. So half of the niggas didn't even really have their ID and this, that, and the third. Just a bunch of gerbs. So boom, he got in a spot or whatever the case may be. First his friend was in there, then he came in there, whatever the case may be. So when he came, and he gonna ask me if I want to drink. This nigga gonna come back with one drink and try to share with me. Is you serious? Why the fuck? And do you know the drinks in the club? Them little ass fucking cups is this big. You couldn't even get 2 shots. This boy got a fucking cup like this and trying to share with me. So they give you this cup right here and they pour this much liquor in there. Why you trying to share with me? Why? Because before you even came, somebody already on the side brought me a drink. I already had another drink. Like, niggas is buying drinks out here and you trying to share? How dare you? How dare you try to share? Oh, jeez. So, we go. So, the motherfucker, right? Trying to share. I'm just like, hey, dancing, I'm vibing out, vibing. So we all vibing. So now it's time to leave. You think about to leave and not take us home? Where they do that at? So boom, I'm like, let me drive. So we go into the car with my best friend getting ready, whatever the case may be. We all walk to the car. So we walk to the car or whatever, and he motherfucking, I'm like, let me drive. So I did some little funny shit. So now he's like, nah. I was playing around. Word to my nephew saying I'm playing around. I said, doo, playing. And I'm laughing at them because they getting mad scared. Mind you, the girl Bree, she never seen me drive before. So she just like, oh my God. Like, I just scared them though. So boom, he like, oh nah. Mind you, this nigga be acting like he's so motherfucking sturdy, and then when he really gets go a little fast, he be like panicking. You not about to be playing with my life like that. Like, you doing too much. So now we pull up on my best friend or whatever, we get her. Now we about to drive to go to drop my friend, the Bree girl off. So we go drop her off in Coney Island. I wasn't staying in Coney Island, so we was going back to Staten Island or the East. I don't know where the fuck we was going back. We was going back somewhere, whatever. We wasn't even going back to Coney Island. So boom, we drop her off or whatever. We stop at the gas station. We having mad fun at the gas station. All that. It's just a vibey night. Like, he's not being a weirdo or nothing. Straight vibey night. I'm driving the whole time. I'm getting a little tired. I ain't even going to cap mad smack. I'm like, nah. So we driving, we vibing. Boom. The next time that I went out with him was when I went out to eat with my family and I. So we goes out to eat or whatever. He come. I got this drink, so now I'm feeling a little saucy. I'm like, damn, I'm about to link this little horn dog ass nigga. Like, oh my God. So boom, I link him or whatever. He come in the car, we vibing. You know, I'm playing around, wearing his little hat, making videos, just joking around. So boom, this nigga gonna bring me to a motherfucking park. A motherfucking park. All right, it's cool, mind going to the park. But look what I'm wearing. You think I'm ready to walk around in the motherfucking park? Look what I'm wearing. Even though the people at the park and shit, they was mad vibey. They didn't even know me. They're like, oh, you look nice. I don't even know you from a hole in the wall. They was just being so nice. You know them little like Soho kids type shit? Yeah, like, but the way I looked though, it was sort of kind of matching their vibe. But it was just like I had a lot of skin out. So it's just like, why the fuck is you bringing me here? Like, why would you ever bring me here? So he walking around, but before we even got there, right? I had to use the bathroom. But when he found out, when I stopped at the park, right? and I see him like gathering his stuff because he sell clothes or whatever. He make his own clothes and shit. He's selling this shit. So I see him putting hats in a bag, putting sweaters in a bag. So I'm like, I know he's not about to go out there and sell his shit. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like I'm like, before we even, I'm just like, I gotta go to the bathroom. He like, oh, we gonna walk to the store, whatever, so we go to the bathroom. I'm like, no, I don't want to walk. Like, I don't want to walk. We gonna drive to this motherfucking store. You gonna let me use the bathroom, and I said I'm not walking. So we drive to the store, whatever. We drive. He parked somewhere, close, cause like if we would have walked to one of like the bars or whatever, cause we was at Washington Park or whatever, in the city type shit. So we over there. So like it's just mad bars over there. It's mad bars over there. So we go. I'm like, I'm not walking to the bar. I'm bars or whatever. He parked by the bar or whatever. So we go to one of the bars, and he had to buy a drink for me to use the bathroom. So he buys the drink or whatever. I use the bathroom. He takes the whole cup out. Mind you, I didn't even really know till after the fact that he had to buy a drink. So he had this whole cup. He walked out with the cup and everything. So now he got this glass cup in his hand, walking around drinking the drink. Mind you, he bust that drink down. Mind you, he was still drinking this time too. He drank his little bottle. He still had a little bottle in the back seat, kept drinking that shit. Migos too, so we getting smacked. He ain't even taking no late shots either. This me is drunk. Every time I'm with him, he drunk. Like, so, and then I have my little cup, so I'm a little buzzed. But now when we get to the park, I'm unbuzzed. Cause like now, like why the fuck would you bring me here? Like I do not want to be at the park right now. Like it's certain times and settings to be at the park. I don't want to be at the park right now. I don't look like the park right now. I don't look like I should be at the motherfucking park. Why would you bring me to a motherfucking park? So I was pissed off. So now we get out the car, whatever. So we walking through the park. I'm just so like, I'm on the phone with my best friend and I'm just making fun of it. I'm just so mad. Like I'm so mad. Like why the fuck would you bring me to this park? Like I'm tight. So he goes, where he go? So now he sell weed and shit too. He sell Zah, all of that. So I'm like, he going around the people. Them annoying people that be like, I got Zah. He going around these motherfucking walking around with me. Going to people talking about some I got Zah. All in their ear and shit like, you busting cells while I'm, bro. It's nothing wrong with hustling, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with doing that, catching a little, what I'm saying, making a little quick bread real quick. But you full blown going around the park asking niggas, do they wanna buy something? And only one person bought that shit. And there were mad people in that park. And he going up to people like, you got being mad annoying, like them annoying people that be in your ear, like I got that good stuff, I got that stuff. That's him. I'm just like, nah, like I can't believe it. I was just so turned off. Like, don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with catching your little hustle with your little hustle, whatever the case may fucking be. But don't do that shit. Like, look at me. Look at the way I'm dressed. I'm not ready for this attire. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was on some chill shit, I wouldn't even care. But, bro. And then it's getting cold. It's dark. It's summertime. But this day, I don't know why I got cold that night. Drink is done. I don't even feel nothing no more. I'm just so aggravated. So, we leave the park. He did all of that annoying shit. I saw being a weirdo. Mind you, I should put the videos in this motherfucker. I think I am. I think I'll put the videos in. So, this nigga, right? So, after that, we leave the park or whatever case may be. He give me this sweater. One of his sweaters that he be making or whatever. He give me this sweater. I ain't even wear that shit that day either. I'm just so aggravated. Like, I was just so turned off. Like, I want to go home. So now he takes me to New Apollo's. So we get a drink or whatever, and then we head back to this food place that we went. But the new APs, I'm not even gonna cap, that shit had us both fried. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that shit got me drunk. And that was one drink for me. And I didn't even drink the whole drink when I went out to eat either. I drank like half of it, like literally half, like barely even half. Like I just took like 4, 5, 6 slurps of that drink or whatever the case may be, and motherfucking left. This nigga, he had that drink at the bar. He had mad different shots and shit. So this new Apollo drink got me smacked already, so I already know what the fuck it got to him. So we go to get his food or whatever the case may be. So now he eating this shit or whatever. Mind you, I forgot what he was doing in between the time or whatever the case may be, because we go to the food spot, whatever the case may be. He like, you want anything? I'm like, nah, I'm good or whatever the case may be. But it had like, it looked good, sort of, kinda. He had like a hot Cheeto chicken sandwich or some shit like that or whatever. That shit looked wavy or whatever. So I'm just like, nah, I'm good, whatever the case may be. Like, I don't even want nothing, to be honest. I want to go. But I'm driving, mind you. So like, we getting snacked or whatever. I'm driving. He is already like leaned over drunk, like, so now we parked up in front of like these people whatever in front of the food spot so he could place his order. So we pull up in front of them. The nigga is still like, I got that good shit, bro. Mind you, he don't even know these people. He just going up to random people. Like, somebody will pop on you, you just going up to these random ass people. So now this boy like, oh, let me see or whatever. He like, nah, this not no good, this not no good. He like, what? Yes it is. So now I'm just like, oh my god, I hope they not getting serious or whatever. But they didn't. It ended up like regular cordial. It wasn't nothing serious. So boom, he come back in the car, whatever. So we parked up or whatever while he eat or whatever. Mind you, this nigga is spilling all of his food on his lap, picking it up. I'm trying to help him put the food back in the box. He eating it off his pants. His pants is dirty, it's outside, just disgusting. He eating it. The chicken fucking sandwich fell on his lap and all his pants in the car, everything. Picks it back up, put it together, and eat it. I'm like, is you serious? I was just so motherfucking disgusted. Like, this nigga is dirty. I'm just laughing though. I'm just laughing, dying. So he drunk. He's mad drunk now. He drunk eating. He looking crazy. He is smacked. He listening to music. He like, he don't even know what he's doing. He like mad late with it. Like, he don't even, like, he just all fucked up. Like, he just so drunk. So he like to me, oh, we not about to be going out all the time. Like, sometimes we could chill in the house or whatever. I'm just like, I'm not going to nobody's house. He like, but why though? Like, every time we link up, we don't gotta be outside all the time. Like, it's time we could just chill in the house. Like, it's stuff to do in the house. They're trying to get me to go to his house. I'm not going to your house. No, or whatever. I'm not doing that. So he like, oh, he just popping his shit. He like, oh, and that drink was $15. That nigga was tired of me. He said, bitch, you paying for your shit now. He said my drink was $15. I said, oh, all right, like, you got change? Gave him it or whatever. He gave me my little money back or whatever the case may be. I'm just like, nah, this nigga is mad weird. Like, is he just too drunk right now or what? Like, that was just really some weird, nasty shit. Like, you really a bump for that. Like, that was dirty. So I'm just, now I'm completely turned off. Like, done. I'm like, I'm never linking this nigga again. I'm not linking this nigga again. Mind you, I keep saying to myself, I'm not linking this nigga again. I'm not linking this nigga again. I'm not linking this kid. And I keep linking him. So, mind you, and every time we linked, we did go out. We never stood anywhere. I never kissed that nigga. I never, nothing. From that first day, I guess he knew that I was dead serious about not doing anything with him or whatever. So he never even tried. He just always did this, talk, or whatever the case may be. So what he do now or whatever. So like, he like to drink $15 now. So we drive to my house. He sleep the whole ride to my house or whatever the case may be. Then we get out or whatever. He about to drive. So now I'm a little nervous for him because he's fucking drunk. And now he got to drive all the way back to the other side. So it's just like, damn, or whatever. Like, I'm like, just be safe or whatever it can be, and dip or whatever. Now this time, me and my best friend, we get dressed up. We don't got nowhere to go, like nowhere to go. So he like, oh, he want to link up. I got like 4, 5, 6 strikes in this, to where I was completely done with him. He had 6 strikes. This was the first strike right here. The nigga, right? He goes to the address, whatever, and you gonna understand why this is a strike. He go to the address or whatever, so he like, I'm here, whatever. We go downstairs, we looking for the nigga. Mind you, we wearing heels and shit. We expecting to go out and have a good motherfucking time and vibe out. So this nigga says he's here. We go downstairs. He's not there. I'm like, where you at? Like, I'm calling him, FaceTime him or whatever. Okay, where you at? Whatever. He like, oh, I'm right here, whatever. You say such and such address. I said, that's where I live. You're near where I live. That's not where we at. He like, so now we get an Uber to him. So we go to the spot. We couldn't even get in the spot. The manager was there. He was dick riding or whatever the case may be. This was the spot that he first took me to when we first went on a date, like the first ever date or whatever. So we went there. The owner is there or whatever. He at the front door. He checked everybody's shit or whatever. He not jacking it. So boom, now we gotta go look for another spot. So I think we went to Steinway or whatever. So now we looking at spots. Everything is closing. This is when everything had the curfew or whatever. So everything is closing or whatever the case may be. Blase, blase. So now we go, he had like this quick little spot or whatever to go get food. Guess where the fuck he takes us? This is strike 2 right here. Guess where the fuck he takes? No, strike 2 is when he motherfucking took us to motherfucking Steinway. Nothing is open. Then he got us sitting outside for mad long while he checking all of this shit when we could just be chilling in the car, vibing out, all this shit. This nigga is like, he could have been driving to this spot. He is walking mad blocks while we stay right here. Mind you, we got hills on this shit. We motherfucking tired. Like, you could have been driving to these spots. Get out. So he come back, oh, nothing is open or whatever. We just gonna go somewhere else real quick. So I'm like, I'm gonna see what's open or whatever the case may be. So they strike 3. We go. Guess where the fuck he take us to go eat? Like, I just want y'all to take a second to think in y'all minds where y'all think he took us. Where do y'all think he took us? Like, where? Like, it's y'all probably won't even think what the fuck. Y'all wouldn't even know. Y'all guess. That's not it. That's not it. You're lying and stuff right now. He took us to a motherfucking Spanish food truck. A Spanish food truck. The disrespect. I thought I hold my standards higher than that shit. This nigga took me to a motherfucking food truck. I never been taken to no food truck. A Spanish food truck, get that. And that don't even top it. That don't even top it. This is strike motherfucking 4 right here. Strike 3 was the food truck. This strike motherfucking 4. We ordered something. We a little hesitant about it, but I already know some of the foods there. So like, I'm like, oh, let me get the salami or whatever the case may be, because I love salami or whatever the case may be. Like the Dominican salami or whatever. I'm like, let me get that and some other shit or whatever. I forgot what else I got. My best friend got some like chicken nugget shits. I don't even know. And she picky as hell, so she was extra tight about being taken to some motherfucking food truck. Like, I'm right here, but she like right here with the mad. Like, but I was literally like right here though. I'm not even cap. I was very tight, because like, that's embarrassing. Why would you take us there? Like, that's really embarrassing. Like, why would you do that? That's not even funny. That's not funny. That was very disrespectful of you. So we go or whatever, we get something or whatever. So he gonna say, oh, that was $10. He said that was $10. So you couldn't pay $20 for us, and you took us to this fucking dirty ass, nasty ass food truck And you gonna ask for motherfucking $10? I give him the money. I'm just like, Now I'm done. My hands was washed after this. I said, go home, we go home. I'm done, we going home. So he's looking for our Uber. This strike 5 right here. This motherfucking strike 5. 20, 30. You couldn't pay that? But it's alright. I gave him the money. Keep it. Bitch. Take it. Take it. So he takes the money, whatever the case may be. He ain't even say nothing either. He just turned around. This shit gave me sick. He just turned around, took the money. So now we sitting in a car, me and her just like laughing, like we just don't even know what to say. Like, this, no, he didn't just take us to this motherfucking food truck. We looking around like, where the fuck we at? Like, where the food spot at? Like, we don't see no food spot. We don't see no restaurant. We don't see shit. No club. We don't see nothing. We see a motherfucking food truck and we got heels on, looking nice. My hands was washed, completely washed. I was done with that nigga. Like, I was done. So now, the nigga, right? We get in the car, whatever. So he like, oh, what's the address, whatever. So I put in the address. He like, oh, this not the address. I said, how you gonna tell me this the address? Now, cause I already got an attitude now. I already got a motherfucking attitude. You done took me to a motherfucking food truck and then ask for the money for the food truck. Like, bitch. And then you gonna say, this not the address. I'm like, how you gonna tell me this not the address? Like, I just put it in. He like, this Staten Island. I'm like, yeah, Staten Island. Like, that's where we came from. Like, and then he didn't even pay for our Uber there. Like, we had to pay for our own Uber too at that. Like, we just could have did our own thing if that was the case. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so boom. He motherfucking like, oh, I think I'm gonna clap y'all Uber. I think I'm gonna clap y'all cab or whatever. Yeah, Uber or whatever. I'm just like, done. Everything he did was just turn me up. So this is strike 5 right here. He told me that that's not the right address. He didn't want to take us all the way to Staten Island. Mind you, that's like taking me to my house. Literally. Staten Island is literally right there. Boom. It's just the bridge that you gotta. This boy called him, whatever, talking about something. Oh, he like, bro, the cops just chased me. I just digged on the cops. Blah. He like, oh, I just ran from the cops. I just digged on them. So now we weak or whatever. That brightened up the mood a little bit. Cause after that food truck situation and then him saying that he not taking us home, it was just like, it was mad quiet in the car. Nobody wanted to talk and none of that. So he felt like, just dig on the car. We laughing and shit. It was a little funny. Cause he was being a little funny with it or whatever. So he like, oh, where you at, bro? Where you at? I need some, whatever the case may be. So he like, bro, I'm about to pull up on you right now. You at such and such address. So he pulls up on the boy. Mind you, he's trying to, him and the boy meet up like on a highway type shit. So he's like, I'm about to get on the highway right now. So they get on a highway, going to his friend's house or whatever the case may be. So he trying to motherfucking race. Mind you, they on the phone the whole time while they trying to race, while they racing and everything. He trying to race. This nigga almost met. He made a full-blown stop on the highway. Like a full-blown stop because he was about to met with us in the car trying to dig. I'm like, bro, nah, you wildin'. Me and Rick, you wildin'. Nah. Bro, this nigga almost knocked the whole V. We buy some motherfucking water though. We buy some water. And this nigga is trying to do some turn. Like, it's like, when they was driving, it was like a turn you gotta do. Like, you know, you gotta keep the wheel like this. Like, you just gotta drive like that. This nigga trying to speed and do the doo. That nigga almost smacked. If my life was over, he was to be to blame. He almost risked my fucking life. He did risk it. He did. That was crazy. So now, I'm just like, Like, we just like, nah. I breathe food fell all over the back of the car. That bitch ain't even picked the shit up. I don't know. I'm not even mad up for that picking them fucking chicken nuggets up and shit. I picked up a little bit and I'm like, fuck that shit. Like, this nigga clean this shit on himself. Fuck that. You just never been doing no crazy shit trying to kill us. Trying to race so you know you can't fucking drive. He cannot drive, and I told her that before we got in that car. I'm like, bro, he cannot drive. Like, he really can't drive. He's trying to dig. He can't drive. I don't know how he got his own car. I don't even know how he got a license or nothing. This nigga cannot drive. Like, he could drive calm, like, you know, regular. Racing, you're not sturdy, bro. You're not sturdy, bro. You're not sturdy. Why are you trying to dig? You cannot dig, bro. You cannot. No. So, boom. We get off the highway, whatever the case may be. It's starting to calm down a little bit because it got a little hectic. Like, boy, you driving, bro. He's going mad fast. Boom. Stop mad hard. Like, bro, what you doing? So, boom. We get off the highway, whatever the case may be. Now his friend and them talking regular, whatever. Friend digged on him. Bad. Like, I don't even know why he was trying. He was already digging. I don't even know. He just digged from the cop. You think you could dig from the cop? You can't dig from the fucking cop. Then he all like, oh yeah, bro. Oh, bro. He like, then stop. I'm like, nah, he's wilding, bro. He like, oh. I'm like, yo, like, my life is over right now. Word to that, that my life is over. That I couldn't stop. I couldn't say nothing but laugh, bro. I was just weak. Like, nah, nigga, like, you almost killed me, bro. I look back at Bree like, nah, this nigga is wild. And I'm like, yo, you wildin', bro. Like, I'm just laughing, but I'm dead ass serious, bro. You're wilding. What are you doing? You almost risked my whole life. Like, what are you doing? This life is precious. This life is precious. Like, and I'm not even scared of no shit like that. Like, I do mad crazy shit all the time. Like, I'm a motherfucking daredevil, and this nigga got me. The damn devil got me. Cause shit, I was scared. I'm like, nah, what the fuck? Like, I can't. So boom, we get off the highway and shit, whatever. Now his friend and shit, they just took. So he like, oh, who you with? He like, oh, these legs. These 2 legs. He said these 2 legs. Me and Bree said legs. I'm like, who's a leg? Like, who's a leg? He trying to ignore, like, who the fuck is a leg? Like, let me know who's a leg. Like, do you know what that is? Like, you gotta know what that means. You from Brooklyn. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what that means. You're not gonna sit here and act like you don't know what that means. So I'm like, who a leg? Like, the fuck he trying to ignore, still talking on the phone with his friend. So boom. They talking. They trying to link up with each other right now. They getting linked up or whatever. They going to this like specific spot, whatever. I guess the boy house or whatever. So he like, oh, the legs you with Spanish. I'm like, once again, who the fuck is a leg? Like, who the fuck is a leg, bro? Who's a leg? Who's a leg? Because you keep saying a leg, like somebody get a leg over here. Nobody's not no leg. Like, the fuck? He just trying to ignore it. Better. So now he get off the car. So now they link up or whatever, because they with each other now. So they parked up beside each other. He like, all right, I'm about to go upstairs real quick or whatever. So he get out the car or whatever. He didn't even get in the car the whole time that the boys left out, because he know he felt guilty of what he did, whatever he said. So his friend tried to say, his friend tried to come to the car or whatever, try to say what's up. I'm like, could you drive us to the front of this parking lot or whatever, so we could go get our Uber or whatever, because we dipped after that. Like, we out now. Like, now you're just doing too much at this point. So we get our Uber. I tell him to drive it to the front or whatever. We didn't even say hi to that friend. He like, oh, hey y'all, whatever. I'm like, could you drive us to the front or whatever, so we could get in our Uber. So we get in the Uber. I get to right out his car. Like, we didn't even say no bye, no nothing. Get straight out his car. Like, you out, bro. Like, you did the most today. Like, you're done. So he tried to text me and show you. I'm like, the fuck, nigga, don't text me. What are you doing? Don't text me. And I missed to block him. I block everybody. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. I will block you in 5 seconds. I don't want to talk to you no more. If I don't want to talk, I'm not going to talk. But now I'm trying to change. I don't want to block nobody. I want to, you know what I'm saying? When I'm tight at somebody and I'm like, no, I'm going to talk to them again, I just block them or whatever, so they could just know, like, bitch, I'm dead serious. Like, take this as a motherfucking warning, bitch. So the nigga or he texts me or whatnot, like, you good, some shit, like, what you doing, some shit like that or whatever. And I'm just like, don't text me, bro. Like, don't text, because that shit you did yesterday was real weird. Like, it was very weird. So he like, what you talking about? I'm like, oh, you calling us a leg? Like, somebody some fucking leg. Nobody's not no leg over here. Like, I don't know what you saying. You don't even know me from a hole in the wall talking about a leg. You never see me with no different nigga. You don't know no nigga that I ever fucked with talking about a leg. Like, you don't know us at all or whatever. So he like, oh, that's not what leg mean. This is why I just don't, people don't understand the lingo. So now he posts on Instagram, oh, he posted a poll or whatever, like a poll or whatever on Instagram saying like, oh, what does a leg mean? Does it mean, oh, like a female or a hoe or whatever? So all his friends and shit is putting that, it mean a female, it mean a female. That do not mean no female. That don't mean no female. You trying to scarf somebody? Nobody, you not scarfing nobody, bro. Like, so stop lying. You talking about a motherfucking girl. That ain't no motherfucking female, no girl. That ain't nothing. That's a motherfucking hoe. And nobody not no hoe over here. So I don't know what you over here doing. Like, mister, you better go sit your happy ass down. Because, And after that, block that number. I'll block the shit out of him. Blocked him on Instagram, blocked him on every motherfucking social media I ever had him on. I blocked the shit out of that man. I blocked him so hard that nigga will never ever find me ever again. He probably can't even, his friends can't even see me on his motherfucking social media. I don't even know his friends. He's just a weirdo and a lame. Like, you're not even a gentleman. Like, you took me out one time, cool, fine. You pay for everything, cool, fine. And then after that, you want niggas to start, you want me to start paying for my own shit, nigga. And then it's not even, and you know what's weird? Don't get twisted, y'all. Cause you know what's weird? I never was the one to text him like, oh, we going out, what's up, what's the word? He texts me like, oh, let me take you out, we going outside, let's go chill. He texted me saying that. It's not like, and even when me and my best friend was dressed up and didn't have nowhere to go, he was the one texting me, telling me, oh, let's go. I'm gonna take y'all out, whatever, let's go. And then you got us paying for our shit like as if you taking us out, nigga. Fuck out of here. You the Uber. You the motherfucking, what's that shit called? The nigga that drive us around. You them. Bring us out and you got us paying for shit. Like, bitch, no, you're done. You're out. You're out of here. Sorry, bro. Like, it's cool. If you did that on a first date, if you did that on the first night that we chilled, then I would already know what was up. Like, alright, like now I'm looking at you as the bro. Like, now you the bro. Point blank period, you the bro. You the bro. And that's what this bitch. I might do another story time tomorrow because I want to tell stories because I got so much shit, y'all. Like, these niggas is crazy. Like, situations, like mad situations. This shit is crazy. Like, like the other day, yo, bro, let me not even, I don't want to say too much because I don't know if anybody gonna really last, like, you feel what I'm saying? But I talked to a person or whatever it could be. I do like him a little bit, but I don't know, I gotta see him. I gotta really interact and, you know, be around the vibe or whatever the case may be, whatever. Because, like, lately I've been talking to, like, 2 people, whatever, and just, like, I'm just trying to pick, like, which one. But I never seen the other one before, so now I'm just, like, gotta wait. We're going on a date soon, whatever, but the other one, we just cool. Like, we just, I don't know. Like, you know that one, like, I don't got that feeling in my stomach about him, but it's just, like, he cool, but like, I know, like, we will be together for probably like a year and then it's over, like, it's clipped. Like, I already know that, but I'm not trying to manifest that or speak that into existence because, like, what if that's my soul? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Let me start being dramatic. So, but I do like him. Like, it's cool vibe, but, like, you know, he's still young and he's still out there. Like, he want to be outside still. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be outside too sometimes, but, like, that's sometimes. But I know when to, like, actually be with somebody, stay home, you know, communicate. I want somebody that's not that fast no more. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Trying to slow down. Like, you know, just trying to settle. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because I just want to settle. I want to get the bag. I want to settle. I want to grow. Like, I want to just grow. I don't want to keep meeting people and trying to connect with new people. Like, the fuck, bro? Like I don't mind the new people, but it's just like being in like multiple different relationships and then trying to re-grow with somebody else, and it's just like too much work. Like, nobody got time for that. Like, oh jeez, cause like it be so good in the beginning, and then in the middle it be like, and then after that it's just like, damn, niggas can't manage. Like, we can't argue and then just like talk it out. Like, niggas just want to argue and try to validate and go. Like, too much childish shit. And not even that, niggas still want to be outside, be with multiple bitches, and inside in the 30K thing be like, that shit's still cool. And it's not cool no more. Like, at first I used to be so into like, I want to be outside with that nigga, like, you know, being a little bird. But I don't even care for shit like that no more. Like, I don't even care for niggas like that no more. Like, word to my mother. Like, I just look at niggas and just be like, I already know what you want. Like, I just look at y'all and automatically know what y'all want after one conversation. Like, a little FaceTime call. That's why I like to speak to somebody on a phone. Like, I like to interact face to face. Because, like, I could tell. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I could tell when somebody just capping. Like, just lying to me. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, don't lie to me. Like, I hate it. I really do hate it. But yeah, that's a little update on my little love life or whatever the case may be. It ain't nothing too crazy. I'm in a debate or whatever between two people, but I think one of them is out already because but me and that person look so cute together a little bit. Like, I'll tell you good. We look kind of like, you know, a little gorge. We look a little like, my best friend got a little pic or whatever. It looked cute. I'm like, hold on, like, we kind of look cute together, like a little. She say like we look like a YouTube couple or some shit. Like, bitch, go ahead. Oh no, she said that should be my YouTube boyfriend. Like, girl, he don't even do YouTube. But nah, like, I like him, but like, I think he's a waste of time right now. Like, not a waste of time, cause you know it really be you niggas. Like, it really be y'all. Like, it be y'all. Like, if y'all is more serious in a relationship, the 9 times out of 10 a relationship and the girl's into it too, then you know what I'm saying, it's gonna work out. But if he not really into it, he just wanna vibe, it's never gonna work out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I don't want to be a vibe no more. Like, I'm just tired of vibing. Like, I did that. Like, I don't want to vibe no more. Like, I wanna lay up and chill. Like, niggas gonna be doing the most. Like, alright. Nah, but I talked to this other person too, and he's just very, we met awkwardly. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I don't really know if he gonna take my vibes as how we first met, or is he just gonna change his perspective of me, because like the way we met was mad weird. But yeah, if he changed his perspective of me and he really, like, you know what I'm saying, think that like, oh, then maybe it's a chance, because like I think that would work. I think it would work, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. We gonna see. I'm gonna keep y'all updated or whatever, because 9 times out of 10 I think I'm about to stop talking to this nigga. Like, it just feel like it. Like, you know that feeling? Like, I just feel it. Like, I just feel it, because like I had to block that nigga like twice, and it didn't take him till like 2 days to realize. Nah, like a day to realize. But so the fuck what, nigga? You supposed to know this right then and there. Like, before that place, so niggas just be playing around. Like, they don't be for real. Waste of time, right? So I don't really know. But damn, I've been talking for a whole hour, y'all. I'm out of here. I love y'all. Thanks to the people who subscribe to me. If you not already subscribing, motherfucking click that motherfucking subscribe button, bitch. Like, it's right there. Like, the fuck, you act like that shit far away, bitch. All you gotta do is click that right there, boom, bada bing, and you're done. That's what you gotta do. I'll see y'all later.